Hey guys, it's Ed again. Well, this thing here is starting to get in my way. It's been sitting up here for solid year, probably more. So what needs to be done on this? This is the 78 XR75. It's the one that has been painted 3 or 4 different times. I did get spark on it. It's got good compression, so she should be a runner. The kid was driving it right up till like seconds before he said he lost spark on it. So it's got to be something silly. But anyway, we got to tear this thing down. We got to make it right because it's had a bad life. You can tell here. We got yellow paint. We got some black paint. We've got all different types of colors going on here. None of which are that I can find are red. But every once in a while, a little red will poke through. But that's the color the frame should be. It should be a red frame. I do have a red frame that I could probably use, but I'm going to take this one apart and I think and put it together so everything matches. This motor, I assume, went to this frame. So let's get after it. Let's get her broke down and get it boxed up and get it down and get the paint easy for you to say. Get the frame ready for paint. Okay, let's get the engine out of this thing. I'm going to try to leave the carburetor right on it if I can. And we'll see how that goes. That's kind of weird. Don't know what size that is. That one will fit. Like I said, I think this engine is going to be a good engine. It doesn't look to be having a lot of beating on it. I did notice, I think, that it did have a crack in the case. Somebody did JB weld it at some point. So that could be an issue, but there's no oil running out of it at the moment, so I think it's okay. Yes, I'm bagging and tagging. Because it might be a while before we get back onto this bike once we get it tore apart. Lost the battery there, guys. Anyway, I think I was talking about taking the bag and everything and making sure that we'll be able to find stuff again when we need to. So that one's holding a little bit. Let's see here. There's a bolt here. This cover is going to have to come off just to get into there, to get to that bolt head. Because it's got to back all the way out. So let's get the impact on it, see if we can let's see if we can knock these out. I'm looking at buying a set of the Vessel JIS. So there's one. Two. I mean, these have been wallowed out too. I can see pretty good. Okay. Yeah, she's pretty. Oh, I was gonna say that one's pretty wallered out, but it's actually loose. So let's get a regular screwdriver. We'll label the bag for these for the cover screws. So we know. Oh, there it looks like it has a weird washer on it. No, just part of the casting, I guess. So, bag up these babies so we know what we got when we go to put her back together again. So what have you guys been thinking about this warm weather? Pretty nuts, isn't it? This morning there was a gust of wind come through here, and I'd almost say that those were stainless. They're awful shiny. Yeah, the wind come through here this morning. I thought it sounded like a freight train coming up the road. So, and then the rain. So it was whipping pretty good. Oh, look at that. Even got the gasket on it. So, side cover. Okay. They can go in there. Let's see if we can get this little guy loosened up. And there's one down here below the chain. We got to find the master link in it. Get that off here. Not sure where it is. You can never see it when you're looking for it. Maybe it's on the back. Oh, I think I see it. It is on the back. That's handy. We can get that out of there because that's going to have to come out. Master link happens to be right there. So we got that part off. All we got to do is get this part off. Come on. Get the link out. What we'll do is we'll just pop the link right back in, and then we won't lose it, because I probably will. If you guys have watched enough of my videos, you know I lose a lot of my stuff. So, just called getting old, I think. I don't know. I think I used to lose stuff when I was a kid too. Come on. Get up on there. There we go. One side of it popped on, the other side didn't go on. So, that goes in the box. Get that out of the way. Now we're cooking. Now we can get these two bolts off over here and get that done. You know, you guys are always in my way. Can you guys see anything? I don't know what you guys can see. But anyway, we're going to get these two bolts out of here. And what size are those? That size? Nope. That size? Feels like it. How about this one? Oh, that's going to be a fun one to get onto. I'll have to use the wrench on that one. Oh, nut fell off. what I just did there is I pulled the clutch cable off, just slid it down out of the mechanism there. There's another bolt. So now we just need to get that one off down there. And that one we're going to have to require a wrench. See if we can get onto that with this. And we'll go around on the other side. See if we can reach it here. Not sure where that came from. That's kind of different. It's kind of... Where is it? Got a spring on this pedal. Got to get the spring off the pedal. Where'd those pliers go? And I saw a pair of pliers here somewhere. This pair will work. Okay, where's that bolt? Ah, there it is. I see it now. Still not sure how I'm going to get to it because now the muffler's in the way. So I guess the muffler's got to come off. That turning over there? Oh, it sure is. You guys hold the wrench? Look at that big ugly one. That's the one that's holding right there. We're going to pull that swing arm bolt to get the muffler bolt out. And that is not... It kind of looks sort of, it's not original, but it might be a forced on there one, I don't know. So, good old 17 mil. Okay, this is going to spin around and hit on something eventually. Gonna hit right there. It'll stay there. Okay. Might be easier to do this the other way, but we're going to do it this way. At least then the axle bolt will have had time to work its way out. Yep, that's as far as we're getting with that. Now, let's see if we got enough up in here. I'm going to bring you guys around here. You guys can kind of see. Sort of. Kind of, sort of. I'm going to put a little spray on these because we snap these off. We're going to be a world of hurt. I don't want to be in a world of hurt. So, let's put a little spray on them since we got it. For a minute. Not too bad. That one loosened up nicely. And that one loosened up nicely. Coming right out of the heads though. Oh no, that one came off. And this one here came right, stud come out. Okay, now let's get that bolt out of there, if you guys can see. So what we're working on here is we're trying to get this bolt out of here, and it's probably going to require some vice grips. So let's get a hold of her, see if we can wiggle this thing out. When we do this, the bike's going to probably want to fall down. So let me get the little brace under the motor maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Ooh, that's the wrong way. Okay, starting to loosen up. Take a little load off with the jack under it. Let's see if we can get this bolt out. Okay, get that. Put that back down there. That nut, I don't know where it went. Well, it was over there. Find it when we get over there again. This might come out of there. That's better. Now we're cooking. Now let's get this bolt out. See if we can get this. This bolt out of this motor. I think we can pull the motor out pretty soon. There's that one out. I'm not sure what that nut went to. I found that one laying in there. So I'm thinking it's a motor mount bolt, but it's a funny looking one. I'll show it to you. This one, right there. That one, it's got that weird like locking head on it. Fell out on this side. I just don't know where. And I don't believe it was bolted to anything, but it could be an engine bolt. So we'll put it in with the engine bolts. If we get an extra one, we'll know where it is. Okay, that's that off. Now, oh, there's one back here. Get that one off. I don't think the right size, is it? There we go. Now we're cooking. I know those blue straps keep getting in your guys' way. Okay, that bag is kind of coming loose. I don't like it. I might just put these straps in here. We know where they go. This is the axle bolt, swing arm bolt. Put that in there, that in there. I think it's about ready to come out of there. Hook this wire, throttle cable, pull that out of here. Just unscrew it up here at the top and pull the throttle cable out of it. Okay, Kickstarter, brake is kind of hanging up. Come on, baby. Oh, what do we got to do? Take off the... Maybe I got to let the jack down. I shouldn't have to take the cover off. It should all swing right down. Maybe we're going to have to take the carburetor off. I think it's just going to... I wanted it to go that way, but being that the... I'm left the foot pegs and stuff on it, the carburetor, I think it wants to come this way with the Kickstarter, or the kickstand, so let's just pull the... let's pull the carburetor off it. That may give us just enough room to get in there and do what we need to do. So get this out of the way, and then we'll put the nuts right back on it so we don't lose them. See, they put a little Permatex on the gasket here, if there's even a gasket in there. Well, let's bring it up a little. Come on. There. Carb out of there. Yeah, they got an O-ring on it, but she must have been leaking, so. In the box. Okay, let's try going down on it again. Okay, get that out of here. Come on. There she goes. There she goes. What do you you guys think about that? That's an easy way of taking her all out. Pull the whole guts all in one shebang. I could maybe put that swing arm bolt back in there, and then just to kind of hold it together, and then I pull the back tires off and the shocks and all that stuff, get those out of the way, and we'll have the frame, except for the triple trees, getting those out of the way. And we get this frame. There's some red paint. I'll tell you, whatever they used is stuck. This black paint stuck very well. So I'm just going to try to sand it and kind of soften it up a little bit, get a bit of tooth, and then we'll spray it with Tahitian red. So that's the plan. I mean, I could take and just leave that swing arm. Yeah, I'll leave the swing arm off. We'll do the frame. We'll do the swing arm separate, I guess. And let's get the shock bolts off. We'll have to polish up these shocks. Come on, baby. There's one side down. She's starting to get a little jiggly. She's starting to get like she wants to fall apart. So they did pull this apart when they painted it black, because the red, you can see underneath all that crap. Okay, let's get the other one off. Let's get this out of the way. This will have to be painted. I'm not sure what color. I think these are black. We'll have to study some pictures. Let's see what color they were. Pull that other spring and get that shock out of there. She's getting where she wants to fall over. Not much holding it up here anymore. Not much holding her anymore. Oh yeah, now she's just about down and out here. May have to pull the front fork off while it's sitting. Not sure. Okay. Okay. There. Now she's lowering down to the ground. Let's pull this coil out of the way, because that'll cause us issues if we bang that. So that's 12. What do I do with my 10 mil, guys? There it is. Get that out of the way. Yeah, I'm not sure why they painted it black. Just kind of sacrilege. Okay, cool. Now we're cooking. Now all we got to do is get the front forks off her, and she'll be done. So I'm going to take, these aren't really holding anything anymore. So let's get these out of the way. Not too shabby. Let's get the handlebars off. This tray table I think worked good because it'll catch all the balls when the balls fall out. We're missing a rubber up here too. I gotta find me one of those. So let's get these off. Oh, that one's a little mangled. So loosening this up and trying to see if we got enough here to get it up and over. Should be able to slide that through, I would think. Yeah, maybe. We loosen it up all the way, we might be able to get it through. Kind of doubt it, but maybe. Without pulling everything. Let's see what we can do. She's loose-ish. Nope, ain't gonna come up out of there. So, let's just pop it off down here maybe. Yeah, that's wrench sucks. There we go. We'll just see if we can pop it right off the arm maybe. And then it'll loosen up enough that we can get it to swing around. Come on, baby. Okay, mess with me. There we go. There she goes. I should be able to swing this around. Get it to pop through here. Is that out? Actually, we'll do like we've been doing. We'll put the bolt back in it. Okay. Now this one here, gotta slide it all the way up. There we go. There we go. And voila. We have handlebars. Okay. Now we're cooking. Now we got to get the triple tree off this without losing all the balls. And then we can clean this thing up. I'm thinking we're just going to take the top off, slide it down. We'll think about taking these off. This could be challenging, but they probably should be, so we can do a little bit better paint job on it. What size are those big girls up here? What size is this? 17? Oh, she's bigger than a 17, so I'll put you guys back over here. Well, I'd prefer the 2x4, but this probably won't work. This has got to go this way, so this has got to go this way. Oh, hey, we got that one loose. Kind of crazy, but oh, I got that one loose without making a mess out of them. So that worked. Now we got to get the big nut off, and then we'll got to get the big nut off here. So what size is that one, guys? That kind of almost fits. It ain't pretty, but it might do the job. If it gets crazy, well, I didn't think it was on by that much, so that's why I went with the 1 13/16. Okay. Get this out of here. Now we can pull these off. Okay, I want to say that battery, it's a 2018. I dated them. You can't quite read it with the Sharpie anymore, but the end of it's all bunged up and stuff, and I think it's not gonna make it. But with all the videos I shoot, I go through a lot of batteries. So anyway, I got the one bolt out of the fork here. I'm gonna try to get this up off the triple tree. That worked out very nicely. And maybe temporarily here, we'll just shove these right back in the fork tubes. Shove this one in the fork tube, because there are little O-rings on these, I think. Keep some of the oil in it. Okay. Good. Now we got to get so we're going to need a spanner. Ooh. A little of that on there. Spin that off. Shouldn't have been real tight anyway. And now the messy part. This is where all your balls go flying. Okay, so let's see if we can get... I see it. I didn't lose it. I didn't drop it all the way. I'm going to try to get a different container here to put these in. I don't know if I got a magnet down here. That would be the way to do it. If I had a magnet, we could probably suck them right out. I got one up in the garage. I don't think I got one down here. So... well, the screwdriver's got a little bit of magnetic to it, so we'll pull them out with that, 3 or 4 at a time. That's working pretty good. Oop. Oh, I don't like it when I hear that noise. It went doop, doop, and done. I don't think it jumped off the bench, but thought it landed over here in the dirt. Luckily, like I said, I do have an extra bike, but we do need that little ball bearing here. It might have just bounced off the edge here a little bit. Okay, now the messy part. This is going to get really messy. Wait till we see all these come out. You know what Harvey did? He took some duct tape, made like a duct tape dam to hold them. I don't know if that's a plan or not, or maybe if I put some padding down or something like a rag, maybe they'll hit the rag and they won't bounce. Trying to come up with a plan. Where'd my rag go? Okay, so let's try it. I got hit with a few of them. Actually, they stayed put pretty well. Check that out. There we go. That worked out good. They actually, I can't get you guys down far enough here. They stayed stuck right to the thing until the bitter end, and then they fell right off. Just wiped them clean. So, good deal. Loosen that up. Oh, pull that out of the way. Cool. So the only one I think I lost was one of them. And I bet I'll find that because I don't think it hit the floor. I think it's on this table somewhere. We'll just go over it with a fine-tooth comb. I'm going to put the bearings together. I mean, I could probably separate them, but I'm pretty sure they're all the same size. So I have all but one that ran away. And we'll find him sometime. Okay, cool beans. That wasn't bad at all, guys. That wasn't bad at all. And we got her down to a bare frame. All we got to do now is give it a little bit of a sanding, get the cobwebs and the gookers off it, and we can get it hung up and get it ready for paint. Just looking to see if there's any other rubber or anything that needs to come out. I don't think so. If there is, I'll put a little piece of tape over it. I think that'll be good enough for our redneck restorations here. So I think we'll stop the video here. I want to thank everybody for watching and subscribing and commenting and all that other good stuff. You know, we do this because we have fun doing it. And, well, sometimes we have fun. Sometimes it's aggravating, but I think our misery sometimes loves a little company. So thanks again for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye.